From raw pork served to Marines
Let me see that. That's raw. Uh-oh.
to a risotto that made Gordon Ramsay spit it straight back out.
The cranberries, the nuts, the gooseberries, already just unheard of in a risotto. That is a disaster.
These are the angriest moments in MasterChef history. Starting with Jenna from season 1, Joe steps in, tastes it, and calls Jenna out on it directly.
This is the problem with this whole round. It's boring. It's not the spirit of what we came here to do. And if you don't...
Despite not liking the dish, Joe doesn't just critique Jenna. He makes a point to the entire room.
If you want to play the game and be safe, you're not going to win this thing. This is MasterChef. We're trying to find the best amateur chef in America. Who's here to do that? Bring it 100%, and if you're not, you should probably just leave your apron and check yourself out right now, because this is getting frustrating.
Jenna played it safe and paid the price. But up next, speed causes an even bigger problem for Mikey. The contestants cook for a live wedding reception. Every plate leaving the kitchen matters. Mikey is on sauce, moving fast, but speed without control is its own mistake.
There goes again. Try not to drip the sauce all over the plate. Yeah, can we have a nice spoon of sauce on the plate, not dripping everywhere? It's a wedding, guys. Who's saucing it? Who's saucing the plate?
Gordon and Joe have an eye for detail. That's why Gordon knows exactly what's wrong and calls Kim out immediately.
Mikey, typical, slow down.
Our team is focused. We're finishing our last run of the salad. And then all of a sudden, I hear Chef Ramsay just chewing out the poutine.
There's nowhere left to hide for him. Gordon makes it clear where plates belong when they're not finished properly.
It's a wedding.
All right. If Lee wanted to win, he should have picked me, absolutely.
Mikey had the speed. He just never had control. But next, a hidden ingredient was about to ruin everything. Mike walks up to the judges' table, nervous, hoping for mercy. He presents a pear poached trifle, layered, ambitious, and hiding a problem he already knows about.
Praying the judges might have a little bit of mercy on me today. It's a pear poached trifle with sponge cake underneath. It's been drizzled with vanilla scented brandy.
What is that froth?
Although his explanation sounds convincing, Gordon immediately has his doubts. After Mike's answer, Gordon makes it clear his plan has failed.
It's basically the egg whites that were sort of, I folded it in because I didn't have any other thing to
Egg whites.
And that's when it gets worse. Joe doesn't taste the dish. He doesn't need to. He just asks the question, once, twice, 3 times, until Mike has nowhere left to hide.
Does this have raw eggs in it? Does it have raw eggs in it?
there's a sort of
Yes or no?
a meringue. I mean, you know, the egg whites.
It's an easy question. Does it have raw eggs in it or not? Go back to the station.
One word, yes. And that was enough. Raw eggs on a dessert challenge, and Mike has no one to blame but himself. Raw eggs ended Mike's shot completely. But next, Tolly thought fancy powder would save his dish. He walks up convinced he has what it takes to win Joe over. He presents a pistachio, cranberry, cherry, and gooseberry risotto, and something sitting on top that stops Joe cold.
Pistachio, cranberry, cherry, and gooseberry risotto.
What's this? What's this baby powder looking stuff here?
That's hazelnut and walnuts mixed with some tapioca maltodextrin. I wanted to give it a little bit of
However, Joe doesn't need a second look. Tolly barely finishes his explanation before Joe cuts straight through it and shuts him down.
What you did on that dish is inappropriate and ultimately kind of disgusting. Congratulations.
Then, Gordon steps in. One bite is all he needs. He doesn't even swallow it, making clear exactly what he thinks of the dish.
The cranberries, the nuts, the gooseberries, already just unheard of in a risotto. That is a disaster. Damn. serve us your best. Anybody.
2 judges, 1 dish, 0 mercy. Tally's risotto fooled nobody. But next, an entire team nearly poisoned the people they were cooking for. Before service even started, Gordon made one thing crystal clear. Raw meat never leaves this kitchen. The red team heard every word. They just chose not to act on it.
What's wrong? Let me see that. That's raw. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take this back and I'm gonna get you another tray with a cooked pork chop because this is unacceptable, okay?
Despite Gordon's warning, raw meat was still served. Joe doesn't hesitate. He walks straight to the chef and confronts him.
No, no, no.
You got a raw. This is raw. You're gonna kill somebody.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no.
This is completely...
Served to Marines who just wanted a decent meal, Joe doesn't just take the plate away. Gordon calls the entire team together, and what follows is no warning. It is a complete shutdown.
No, no. We gotta fix this. I gotta get another one back. Hungry.
Hey, guys, red team, come here. Red team, come here. Stop. That's what we're serving. To the bloody Marines.
I was so invested in serving these Marines 2-inch thick pork chops, and it's completely my fault that we're going down in flames right now.
Get a grip and wake up.
The rule was set before service even began. Ignoring it was unforgivable, and now every person on that team knows exactly what the standard is. Next, Felix served Joe's favorite dessert and completely destroyed it. She walks up to the judges' table, already knowing. Even her fellow contestants saw it before the judges did, and didn't hold back.
Tiramisu looks like it's sopping blatant mess. She could be going home on this one.
Felix, you don't look happy.
Joe assigned this challenge personally, his favorite dessert. Felix has never made a tiramisu in her life, and every layer of that dish makes it obvious. Joe calls it exactly as it is.
Like, man,
That's true. You saw the standard, we put it up there, we asked you to execute it, and you come back with this. It's so disappointing. If it's bad, you will go home.
But Joe isn't finished. He spots something that has no business being anywhere near a tiramisu, and the moment Felix admits it, there's nothing left to say in her defense.
Why'd you put nuts in here?
I like mac nuts.
Macadamia nuts? In an Italian tiramisu? Are you not understanding what we're doing here?
Macadamia nuts. Felix never understood what she was making. But next, Tali. The station told the whole story before the food even arrived. In MasterChef, your station tells the story before the food ever arrives. Tali's station told everyone exactly what was coming.
Stay there for a minute. Just step back. Look at the mess.
I try to put it all in one space.
It's not in one space. It's from there all the way down and all.
However, Gordon goes straight to his station. He makes it clear to Tali what is going wrong.
Let me tell you one more thing.
Okay.
If you were in any of our kitchens,
Yes, chef.
you'd been fired 6 months ago.
Yes, chef.
Gordon calls it a disaster, but the station is only half the story. Tali presents his dish, but Gordon's first question and reaction say it all.
Blown mozzarella. I made a sauce out of creme fraiche, chives, onion powder, garlic powder, and
And it's served on a bed of raw flour, right?
that was not my intention. My intention was to roll out my flatbread and get it into the oven.
Gordon takes one bite and spits it out. Tali calls it unintentional. Gordon isn't interested in intentions and shuts him down.
Yep. I mean, here's the thing. You work in a mess, you produce a mess. I'm struggling to identify what the hell you're doing. I really am.
A dirty station told the whole story. But next, Tali got one last chance. During the pressure test, Felix had the power to assign dishes. She gave Tali the easiest fish on the board, Arctic char, a lifeline. Tali had one job, and he found a way to ruin it.
I wanted to sous vide my fish today so I can kind of produce a...
Too bad for him, Joe doesn't let him finish. He wants to talk about what's actually on the plate and makes clear what MasterChef is all about.
MasterChef.
Okay.
What do chefs do?
Chefs cook.
Right. So it's not master orator or master tell me about what my intention is about cooking. It's master chef. You think you're going to impress us with things like sous vide, emulsify? No. It's basically destroyed lentils, because I can see they're all exploded and overcooked. You have a bunch of herb scraps with no dressing on them. You got a piece of fatty, nasty-looking bacon on top of some poorly conceived cooked Arctic char.
Joe tells Tally straight. He has consistently let them down. Gordon steps in, and he doesn't critique the dish. He goes after Tally himself and doesn't even bother to take a bite.
The competition. It's MasterChef, not Master Bait. There's no flavour, Tally. It's badly seasoned. It's just a mess.